Good Saturday morning, everyone. Or should I say, happy cheat day or happy 4th of July for my American friends. I am looking forward to today. It is what I've been waiting for all week. I already lit the smoker. It's 7 in the morning. I'm up. I was actually up at 6 o'clock. I've got the smoker lit, I've got my running gear on because I'm going to go out for a run. In fact, this shirt here is the third Ironman finisher shirt that I'm going for a run with. It's the first time I've worn it. This one's actually, my gut is sticking out. This is Ironman Utah finisher shirt. And because I'm going this early, I am going to go out and let my little belly stick out as I run, and I want to get out there as soon as possible because it is a hot one. It's going to be another like 38 to 40 degrees. I'm super excited, as you know, if you've been following my vlog, in that Saturday is my cheat day where I can eat anything I want and I can have beers. And it's so awesome that I'm only doing it one day a week because it makes it feel so special. And it's like a kid on Christmas Eve, just So today what I got on tap is gonna put on this pork shoulder to make pulled pork, as I showed yesterday. And then we're probably gonna hop on our bikes and go, we've got a lot of little bars around us, probably go bar hopping, have some lunch, that sort of thing. Just chill in the backyard. I've got the Pig and Whistle downstairs with beer on tap. I got a full keg of beer in there, near full. And just gonna absolutely probably listen to 70s music as we do. And if I was to predict, it'll go into the evening. We'll listen to music, sit at the Pig and Whistle, talk, have a great time. So I am super pumped and looking forward to that. The other thing that I am super pumped about, and it's my weight. Saturdays are probably the day, the true reflection of what is my weight. Because Friday, Saturdays is where my true reflection of my weight is. Because typically when you have a blowout on Saturday, excuse me, if you drink alcohol, your body's gonna take a few days just to kind of rebalance itself. And by the time Friday, Saturday comes around, I'm now pretty much balanced. And today, proud to say, I weighed in at 216.6 pounds, which is a 20.4 pound weight loss. And that's a real 20-pound weight loss, not a water loss, weight loss. So I am really pumped. And you can see over the last 3 months, here's this chart I've put up here. You can see in 3 months the trajectory going down, and you can see those spikes on the Saturdays down near the bottom, because I guess I started about 3 or 4 weeks ago having those days where I would have a cheat day. You can see where it goes down after having a cheat date and having beers, which is a diuretic, and you lose a lot of water, and then you can see where it normalizes and then it goes back down again. So it's just a really good day. So now I'm just waiting for the grill to clean up. Got to put it on a little hotter heat to clean it all up. Then I am going to put my pork shoulder on there, or pork butt on there, and I'm gonna head out for a run and get an hour run in, hopefully before it gets too hot. I can already see the smoke coming out from downstairs. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a great day. Run is done. Whew. I hardly see through these. Yeah, did 10K and it was slow, but I kept the heart rate. I think the average of my heart rate was like 119 or something like that, which is pretty amazing for a 10K run. So definitely I'm getting fitter. I left early because I wanted to get into the trails. It's shady and it's going to be a hot day today, at least get into the 90s, and it's humid. So the thing that I realized, the problem with going so early, is that in the trails there's it's tree cover, all this, there's a ton of roots, tree roots, and I think 2 or 3 times I almost fell down, like your toe hits it and then you're stumbling forward. And I often think, if trees are alive and have a conscience, or there's consciousness, they must be laughing their ass off at guys like me who come through, and their goal is to probably trip us all up. And yeah, so I came so close. Or it's just not the shade and it's just me dragging my feet. So anyway, I'm super glad to get it done. It's out of the way. My Saturday really doesn't begin until my run is done. So my run is done. It is now Saturday, cheat day, have fun day. I'm looking to make this day last. Day is done. Now I'm pretending it's excuse me, tonight, but it's really the morning. Had a great day, as expected. It lived up to all the hype. So we did the bike ride, then we spent the afternoon. We took our bikes down to the local Anchor Bar, which is just amazing food. I don't know what they've done to that place. Actually, I do. I talked to the owner, and they got a new chef, and he's now running it. And man, it went from being like my least favorite place to go to now it's one of my most favorite places to go. The burger they had was like the best burger I've ever had in Burlington. Fries are amazing. And I'm not getting paid to say that. They are great. And then from there, we went across the street. We took our bikes down there. You bring your lock, you lock them up. Then we went down the street just across the road to the next place, had a few beers there. And then we headed back home and hung out at the Pig and Whistle. The pork was awesome, in terms of the pulled pork. So I was cooking that all day. I started that was about 8:30, and I think by the time we pulled it all off, I can't really remember, but it would have been around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock by the time we started eating, and it was just excellent. The only issue is I've got 10 pounds of pulled pork. I'm gonna be eating pulled pork. I'm gonna be sick of pulled pork by the time I'm done. And then I was thinking, why didn't I get the butcher to like cut it or quarter it, and I could have freezed half of it. Anyway, I was too excited to make the pulled pork. I wasn't thinking about how much pulled pork I'm gonna have to eat. So the rest of the evening was just hanging out. We actually got my parents and my sister on the phone with my brother. at certain points. We were chatting away. And yeah, it was all around a pretty good evening. And we actually got to bed pretty early, around 12, maybe 12:30. That was about all I could handle. We started at around noon, cracked the first beer, and by 12 at night, it was time to go to bed. Food-wise, I had a pretty decent day. Breakfast after the run was a Egg McMuffin and the turkey sausage. Then for lunch, as I mentioned, was the hamburger and fries. Did have a snack when we went to Turtle Jack's, which is the other restaurant, with some deep fried pickles. Then of course, when we got home, we had the pulled pork sandwich. And before I went to bed, I did have one of those little ice cream drumsticks. And that was like the first time I went to bed having something when I went to bed. So anyway, it was to be expected. It's a cheat day. Cheating's over. Now it's back onto the straight and narrow for the next 6 days and to recover from today. Have a good one, everyone. See you tomorrow. Living Pain.